Ruben Amorim there. We're delighted to say as well that a man who's represented both these clubs, someone Rio knows very well, of course, Edwin van der Sar has joined us pitch side. Thank you for joining us, Edwin. Ruben Amorim there just talking about the feeling that win can give them going forwards. What was your assessment of the result and the performance from them?
Yeah, probably the result is nice, of course, for the winning manager. But I think the performance has not been great. I think Fulham had a great idea how to play. I think created the most chances. I think from my feeling it was only shot on goal that United had. The shot from Martinez. So a great result for United in that way. But I think Fulham deserved a bit more from the game.
Ed, we obviously played at the club in our time. Someone who's been sitting and watching from afar, how have you seen things at Man United in recent years, and especially this season? This is why we got you on here, Ed. Come on, big
Here we go. Yeah, okay. It's of course you need to stabilize a club. Performances you need to have on a Saturday and on a Wednesday. Of course, we've chopped and changed with managers over the last 10, 11, 12 years. So yeah, the results are not coming to be fair. Or maybe the way they play. Winning games, of course, it must breed confidence, but you don't really see that on the pitch. That there's a lot of confidence of the idea how they want to play. And of course, it's still early doors. But yeah, let's see how things work out.
Rio wants to know if you're free to come and run the club.
I'm enjoying my life really well at the moment, so I'm okay.
We went out for dinner in South Korea recently, and that's all we spoke about. Come on, Ed, come back, help the guys, join in, help the guys, because this guys run a football club successfully. But listen, anyway, go on, Karen. I know you waited to ask a question.
No, I was just going to say, we saw you do a nice lap of honour. What did that mean to you here today?
No, yeah, of course I played a long time for Ajax and a couple of years at Juventus. My start at the Premier League was here at Fulham. It was 4 years. Maybe I didn't expect to play the whole 4 years, but we had a great time. My family enjoyed it. And from there on, yeah, living in London is not too bad, to be fair. But at a certain point, you wanted more, and yeah, to go at the age of 34 to play another 6 years for Man United and the success that we had with the club, that's been amazing. But I think most of that came also because I knew the Premier League, and that was due to my time here at Fulham.
What are you doing now, Ed? I know you stopped working at Ajax now. What are you doing? I've seen on your Instagram you're flying all over the world at the moment. You and your wife and family.
Absolutely. Yeah, I enjoy my time, of course. I made a decision like 18, 19 months ago to resign at Ajax. After that, I had a little health scare, but that's all fine. It's all good. I got a few calls with some headhunters, and at the moment, I'm just making up my mind if I really want to return to like a full time in a club or an organization, or doing whatever what you're doing.
Come and join the podcast world.
Couple a little bit of nice things and talk about the football and giving high fives to the players.
How good was this guy when you were playing alongside him, Rio? Especially when you needed him to bail out all your mistakes.
Yeah, he made us look good. I mean, he was a wonderful goalkeeper. I think that for me personally, I think a lot of defenders will say the same thing. When you look behind you, you want to know exactly where your goalkeeper, where you'd imagine him to be, and he was never out of step. Always in the place where you want him to be. And when the moments came to make the big moments of saves and define a game, like in Moscow, who better to be behind you than this man here?
They're your best
I had
memories.
a couple of guys in front of me who made it easy, so I just had to stay a little left or right or head it away. And
did he always listen to you?
The one through ball that I think Rio likes to talk, eh? So, like, in training or in the game or everything, and all the time he was busy. But I think we had a great understanding, like a partnership, and that comes with experience. And it's great to lead something from the back. I had always everything in front of me, so I could navigate how they needed to stand or what to do or to drop. And that connection that was incredible on and off the pitch.
And when you have a night like that, when you share an experience like that, like Moscow in 2008, does that just bond you forever?
Well, I actually thought it did, but Edwin knocked me back the other day for a meal. We organised to go out with our wives for a meal, and then he rang me and said, "No, Rio, I can't make it. A better offer, someone else."
Wow.
I extended my stay here, so instead of coming Friday, I only came Saturday night because my son had to play. My son is there also. He had a tremendous game yesterday in Holland, so I was really happy that I stayed and watched it.
Family first, I get it.
Edwin, we really appreciate you coming to join us. Thank you, and enjoy the time off.
So where are we next week?
Forest. Forest.
We got him, guys. We've got him.
We'll
Cheers, then.
speak to your people. Thank you very much.
And other people, myself.
Thank,
All right, cheers,
thank
Ed.
you very much for joining us.
Take care.
Oh, what a player. And tonight, I'm sure, watching that this evening at Rio, obviously there has been criticism of Onana this season, but a clean sheet tonight, huge for him, especially coming off the back of making
Yeah, and I think
mistakes.
listening to Amorim there, the manager, it's by no means a perfect performance, but the result was good. And I think it's important to take what the positives you can get out of a game. And I think defensively, they kept Fulham to a minimum of chances. They looked quite toothless at times, Fulham, so that's a positive. And I agree with him on the ball, still loads to do. Didn't look great on the ball, but again, they get the win, they get the goal by any means necessary, and they move on. That's how they've got to look at it right now.